Dr. Hovind, I love your doctoral thesis. I've torn it to pieces with house and gaffle. I can't remember when I last pissed myself laughing. It's a good thing the thesis mopped the piss off the floor.
Welcome to part 7 of this read-through and peer review of Kent Hovind's doctoral dissertation, which was published on wikileaks.org on December the 9th, 2009. If you have not seen the previous parts, then I recommend that you go back and see those first, as in this episode I will start exactly where I left off in the last. Last time, Kent got the good book out. No, not the one with the pop-up pictures, the Bible, and he continues in this episode. Let's continue to ascend Mount Stupid. Kent continues. I personally believe that Satan fell from heaven about 100 years after the creation of Adam and Eve. Way to go, Kent, reading between the lines and making shit up. It doesn't say anything like that in the Bible, does it, Kent? I believe that he watched Adam and Eve have fellowship with their Creator with pride and envy in his heart.
Fellowship.
Believe what you want, Kent. The Bible doesn't say anything about that. He had been God's choir director since he was created. And feel free to insert the playing with God's organ joke of your choice at this point. His desire to be God was thwarted when God cast him out of heaven. And you don't exactly state why he was thrown out of heaven there, Kent. Was it for interfering with the choir boys? Oh no, that's correct. For that, you just get moved to another parish. But I digress. Kent continues. Ezekiel 28 tells of Ezekiel taking up a prophecy against Tyrus. Tell me, Kent, did Ezekiel write it before or after the prophecy came true? It is obvious from the context that the king of Tyre is a picture or a type of Satan. I think that's a bit unfair. I mean, the Michelin Man may only be a cartoon, but I wouldn't go as far as to say that he's Satan. Ezekiel 28, verse 2 through to 5, and 17, says,
Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus saith the Lord God, because thine heart is lifted up.
At this point, Kent puts in brackets, here we see the pride, close bracket.
And thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thine heart as the heart of God. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thy understanding thou hast gotten thee riches, and hast gotten gold and silver unto thy treasures. By the great wisdom and by thy traffic hast thou increased thy riches. ...
That's traffic with a K.
Thine heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. Thou hast corrupted thy wisdom by reason of thy brightness. I will cast thee to the ground. I will lay thee before kings, that they may behold thee.
Of course, the missing 11 verses in the middle may have put that into a little more context. I suppose they either destroy your argument, or Miss Kim Van Gumby just couldn't be bothered typing them. Kent continues. Tyrus is a type of Satan who lifted his heart up. And we also presume someone who somewhat annoyed Ezekiel. Pride is mentioned repeatedly in the Bible as being one of the main things that God hates. Murder, genocide, the odd bit of blood sacrifice, yay, God likes them. Pride, Definitely not. I have noted several hundred references to pride that show God's attitude towards it. And there's nothing quite like counting them all and telling us exactly how many references is there, Ken. I mean, it's not as though your target audience is gonna count them, or can count them. Anyway, Kent makes his point. He continues. He hates it, and to show how much God hates it, he's written that with 2 exclamation marks. Kent then goes on to give us some references. Here are several. Leviticus 26:19.
I will break the pride of your power.
1 Samuel 2:3.
Talk no more so exceedingly proudly.
Psalm 10:2.
The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Nothing like giving us a bit of context here. Pick a line with the word proud in, then quote it. Psalm 10:4.
The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. ...
They're wicked. Psalm 73:6.
Pride compasses them about as a chain. ...
Psalm 101:5.
Him that hath an high look and a proud heart will I not suffer.
And him that talks bullshit, I will not suffer. Psalm 119:21.
Thou hast rebuked the proud. ...
The proud what, Kent? Proverbs 6:16.
These 6 things doth the Lord hate. ... A proud look.
And the other 5 would be what, Kent? Oh, you don't say. Never mind. Proverbs 8:13.
Pride and arrogancy ... do I hate.
What was wrong with the middle of the sentence, Kent? Proverbs 13:10.
Only by pride cometh contention.
So if you're proud, you're content. What a bloody killjoy. Proverbs 15:25.
The Lord will destroy the house of the proud. ...
The proud what, Kent? The proud man who wants a set of bookshelves knocking up? Doesn't say much for his carpentry skills now, does it? Proverbs 16:5.
Everyone that is proud in the heart is an abomination to the Lord. ...
This Lord is a real miserable bastard, isn't he? Proverbs 16:8.
Pride goeth before destruction. ...
I don't know. A bit like non-payment goes before incarceration. Proverbs 21:4.
An high look and a proud heart ... is sin.
Like writing the middle of that sentence, I guess. Isaiah 14:12 through to 16. As in the 9-line quotation from 2 pages ago. Satan's fall.
I will ascend. ...
The concise version. Jeremiah 9:23.
Let not wise man glory in his wisdom, neither let the mighty man glory in his might. Let not the rich man glory in his riches. ...
We presume that continues, that the dumbass may glory in his stupidity, but the rich man not glory in his riches because he didn't pay his tax and the IRS have seized all his property? Well, I'm okay about that. How about you? Well, we're most of the way through the Bible quotes now, but I think I'll leave that for next time. See you next time.